Hey, how about it, race fans? Richard Allen of InsideDirtRacing.com and InsideCircleTrack.com coming at you on another race day with a look back at what happened on the previous night and also a look ahead at what we expect to happen on the racetrack tonight. So, once again, it's back at the Volusia Speedway Park with the World of Outlaws Case Construction Late Model Series back on track. They ran their first race last night in almost a month. They had been at the Sunshine Nationals at Volusia back in January, and then restarted last night after that track had hosted the Dirt Car Nationals for a few days leading up to it. And last night, what a race they had. Bobby Pierce picked up the win last night by passing Brandon Overton on the last lap. Overton got out there early to a lead. He looked like a surefire winner. Then in a race that ran 30 laps caution-free, anytime you have a race that runs caution-free like that, you know that the slower traffic's going to become an issue. With everybody running down on the bottom, Overton got himself pinned behind a slower car and then made the decision, as they were coming to the white flag, made the decision to try to go outside because, as he said in his victory lane interview, he felt like he was going so slow. He just knew that somebody was going to make a run up on the outside of him. So made the decision to try to go outside around the slower car and open the door for Pierce. And going into turns 1 and 2, Pierce took advantage of that and drove around him, but Overton made a valiant effort to come back there at the end, got up on the high side in turns 3 and 4, and then dove back down to the bottom. Pierce only beat him by just a couple of feet there to finish line, pick up a $10,000 win, but it was a great race. Going into the race, Chris Madden was the World of Outlaw points leader, but he struggled all night. He didn't have a great qualifying run. Wound up not being able to transfer through his heat race, so has to come into the race through a B main and wound up with a 15th place finish. So I know he's disappointed about that because leading up to it, his car had been running so well and he'd been doing well. He'd won one of the triple features back on Wednesday night. So that run from last night just kind of came out of nowhere. So we'll see if tonight here on Friday night, if he can correct that and get himself back up to where we're used to seeing him back up at the front. But getting back to Overton and Pierce, I mean, that's just a great battle all throughout the night. They stuck there pretty close together, along with Tim McCready, who was in the middle of that fight as well before Pierce was able to get the win right at the end. So tonight, last night was a 10,000 to win race. So tonight, they're stepping that up just a little bit. It's 12,000 to win. Last night was 30 laps. This will be a 40-lap show tonight. The track has really kind of given them a mixture over the few nights that they've been down at Volusia. Last night was kind of slow and slick. But the night before that, when they had the triple features, is a much faster racetrack. So we'll see what it has in store for them tonight. But this is, I'm going to try to throw in a prediction, these little race day things that I do. And Brandon Overton and his Wells Motorsports crew, they're the type of team that they just can't stand the fact that they lost one. And as Overton said, on a self-inflicted mistake that he made. So I believe that tonight Brandon Overton will make a strong comeback and will get the win. So $12,000 to win tonight at Volusia, 40 laps. It'll be on dirtvision.com as all the World of Outlaw races are. But I'm looking forward to it, and I hope you are too. This is Richard Allen from InsideDirtRacing.com, InsideCircleTrack.com. Check out those two sites. All the race write-ups from the past few days are on there, as well as a couple of special interviews that we've done. So take a look and enjoy that, and I will see you at the track.